Another intro for you. 3-minute break. Grab a drink. We'll be back. We'll have the new IP. We'll hop in server. And we'll see you guys in a moment. Hang tight. Match delay. Server issues. But we'll have it all resolved. Stand by.
Heinrich, your reign of terror must end.
You fool! You know as well as I that I cannot be destroyed.
Prison, then. May the fates hold off the coming of the storm.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein immediately. Notify Herr Himmler. We found him.
Hello, CBS. Hello, NBC.
Das Oberkommando der deutschen Wehrmacht ist bekannt.
Jeder hat uns Augen frei auf unsere Grenze gestellt. Wir geloben, dass jeder ein Freund eine Pflicht. Money, 400 or 500 feet into the sky, and it's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the frame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the passengers speeding around.
Suit, while Field Marshal Goering and Grand Admiral von Raeder raised their batons.
Treiber, Sieg, Heil! Sieg, Heil! Sieg, Heil!
Well, taking a little trip down memory lane. Welcome back. I never get tired.
In TeamSpeak.
Hi, GTN.
Trino, even.
I never get tired of seeing the old Return to Castle Wolfenstein intro alpha saying, you know, I love how they specified AD after 1943. Well, welcome to 1943 because we are back after a short break. Merlin, I see a new IP. Is that where we're off to?
It is.
Okay. Well, hang tight. Let me... Boop. All right, hopping in server. And Sable.
All right. Well, good to be back. Well, good news. It looks like we've got a new server. We're all lined up. Looks like 6v6. All the new players, or all of the players, are in the server. We're currently in warm-up mode. Now, Merlinator, what's the game plan over here? Are we resetting from the 8-minute mark?
I talked to both the teams. I guess because there's not a group admin here, it was up to them to decide between themselves. They've gone for a full round restart, so we're going to start with 10 minutes again. Which, I've got to say, is probably the fairest thing. Not much of the game was really played, only just over a minute, pretty much.
Right.
So it's all good.
Okay, so everything that just happened, just erase it from your mind.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. We get to do this whole spiel again. All right. Well, a little bit like deja vu. Welcome back. Okay, I guess we could just start the recording here if we wanted. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is live here on Warwitch TV tonight. And Warwitch on the mic. Sabo, DTS, and Merlin. Sabo, you got the call, Commander. Here we go. Cave, Allied push. I'm excited. Really, I am. Oh, bam. Where did that come from? Zerom, how did he get there? Out of nowhere. Shazam! What happened?
Man.
Sabo, track it down. That was incredibly fast.
That was Zerom. He fired the Panzer straight through the gate, ran around, peeked. I didn't see exactly where he was or when the shot came through, but it took out two members of Cave right there at their spawn, and that effectively shuts down any... Yeah, exactly.
Is that what it means?
Any hope for Cave to take the tavern.
Hang tight. Is that what it is? Is that a schwaffle, DTS? Because that's sure what it felt like. Being slapped right across the face by Zerom.
Swaffle. The king of all swaffles.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a great shot. It's always so annoying when that happens to you, especially the first spawn of the game. It's so demoralising. You've just started, and within about a minute, within 10 seconds, you're screwed. You're already a couple of men down. But we are going to see a tavern push in a minute here, Warwitch. It looks like Islam's trying to set up for a shot.
Islam Panzer out so far. Zerom has been doing what he does well, zeroing in on the enemy and setting the tone for the action here right now at 838. Here's Islam. He's waiting for the call to move forward. He knows they're in there, opens up. Might have gotten a kill. Looks like he did manage to take out Syl, but a one-man kill with a Panzer, not optimal, Sable. You want more.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is absolutely terrible for Team Cave because it's all about that initial momentum going into the tavern here. Let me switch to camera number 2. And they have completely lost it. The only person left for Cave right now is looks like who is that? CS for Cave. He's standing outside the door, walks in, tosses a grenade, and thought he was going to kill out, but he's not. He's either distracting these guys while the rest of the team runs around the other way, or he's waiting for backup for a push. In fact, I think here we go. Here comes some teammates for Team Cave, along with Islam. Panzerman is going to open up. Does not connect. It's going to be a bad push this time around. 7:40 on the clock, Warwitch.
Merlin, it looks like we might have had a split push. I briefly caught some action in short. How are things looking from your point of view?
Well, KiH has actually got through short. He managed to get past the Skunja. He's managed to sneak past Vetter as well. He hasn't noticed him. He's waiting in the wine cellar. This is a bad position. He will get caught if he doesn't move.
Feta is in graveyard. I think
he's trying to close in on the flag.
I think they know that
he's here.
Somebody's gotten behind him. Yeah, they know. Something's up.
He's got 8 seconds.
There it is. Tracked him down. Feta finds him. Seek and destroy. Shut down Kylie. Cave. Out of here. Sneaky. Playing the role of homie. Trying to pull off something, a little subterfuge. Brought to you by Sable the Saboteur. Can't get it done. And shut down 6-5-3. Could be a long round here. But remember again, Sabo, there are 2 win conditions for Cave. Win the match would be great, or just take a round. Take a round and head to the playoffs. Either way, good
absolutely.
Game. And a 9-9-9, it looks like, by Sanctity is out. He's now... Yeah, we're going to see a timeout. Oh, God.
There's a timeout, yep.
Someone give me a rope!
Wow.
As soon as they pull...
Well, it looks like
he's
back
again.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking the piss, mate.
That's frustrating, though, because, I mean, even when you have a little lag out like that at a critical moment, it can really cost you and your team the play. Right now, I'm looking back in the tavern as we come out of timeout. KiH, all of their guys are in position at the tavern. These guys are ready for the push. And forward, they're positioned forward. Look at this. Sanctity comes around the corner, gets gunned down at the front end, and then a grenade comes and nearly takes out CS over here. He does get the revive on Sanctity. Only 2 people, Warwich, at the tavern. I suspect a split.
You are, in fact, correct. We have KiH and Islam who have gone short. KiH is going to tap out. Islam, I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Merlin, any sign?
Oh, there he is. He's spawn camping.
Opens up, takes down Skungen. But again, only a one-man kill, so ill-effective. DTS will hand this back to you.
Yeah, well, we've still got a bit of a push here, but Fett's done a pretty good job of holding them off. I think the trick is, once you've got the Panzer like Islam there at spawn, you want to try and just keep them alive and try and just get, 2 or 3 guys down Gib.
Take a look at Islam
on the
right
KiH team. That would have given them a lot to think about, but I think at this point the attack has pretty much failed, and if I was Cave now, Warwich, I'd probably think about going Tavern again. Give it a good 6-man rush. There's always the danger on this map, and indeed base as well, which we'll see shortly, that you can get split up and you start spawning at different times because people are always dying at different times, and it's easy to kind of have people fragmented over the map. So I think it's good here that Cave have decided to step back and attack the Tavern together again.
Can see that Skungen is playing that forward position, Sabo. He's playing the role that Merlin likes to play so much. The fire for effect. I'm watching your spawn. I'm missing a lot of action here in the console, though, so something must be happening in Tavern, yes.
Well, it's a strong Tavern push over here for Cave. Although Islam was destroyed right away, he wasn't able to connect at all with his Panzer. They've been doing a nice job of keeping the medic train alive right at the front door. Nobody's made it past the bar, though. That's the problem. Now the push is finally shut down by KiH. Looks like KiH, they're all getting back into position, and it just, I don't know. Nice effort, good effort, but it didn't happen.
DTS says
a single
really
kill that
push.
push, though.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 14 kills by KiH without replying.
Yeah, Cave kind of flopped a bit there. In terms of kills, it's all very well reviving. Got to pick up a few kills at the same time. KiH are quite happy to just sit there and shoot you in the face. You've got to try and gun them down a little bit, no matter how hard that is. Malman's doing a fantastic job at the door at the moment as well. If you keep an eye on him, whenever they get the chance, he'll just kind of sit in the doorway and shoot right across the courtyard. He's got a couple of kills now, popping people in the head from there. Really impressive stuff from him.
Yeah, now that you mention that, if you take a look at the scores page, it is ugly. 41 kills for KiH so far into the game versus 12 kills made for Team Cave. That really says something about the difference in skill level right here as far as aiming, panzering, grenades. We're only in round 1, first half of round 1 at that, and we're already seeing such a massive advantage for Team KiH. Yes, I know they're on defense, but that is a tremendous advantage right there. If Cave can't kill these guys out, then they're never going to take the flag. 3:10 on the clock. Things are starting to look ugly.
All right, here's Skungen yet again. He is waiting for the Allies to spawn, calls it an airstrike. Tracks down Darky, gets the kill. Darky spawning in solo, so it's Skungen just harassing the Allies at the moment. Back inside the tavern here with Zerom and KiH. Merlin do not appear phased at all. Their defense is rock solid. 5-man D, 1-man push forward.
Spawn strikers here. He's got a spawn strike. He's not placing it amazingly well, but sometimes it can work there.
Oh! Wow. Didn't connect with a single person. I thought they all went up, but no.
No, he didn't place it very well. A couple of players, I see Chris and Skungen place their airstrikes there for the spawn kill. It's not very good. I'm not quite sure why they do it. But Skungen's really harassing them on the spawn. I mean, he saw the 6-man spawn push there. He knows that like 4 or 5, 6 are coming. So many have fallen back from Tavern.
And the important element,
it almost, yeah.
I was going to say, Sabo, the important element of that as well, aside from Skungen being able to call in the airstrikes, the spawn strikes, as it were, and the harassment, he's able to report directly to his team about what he's seeing.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. For example, Zerum, I don't know if you saw that. Zerum was set up in the cemetery there, probably in part due to the information. He knew that Team Cave was going to be rushing through spawn side, and he just nailed it. It looked like a 3-man kill over there, going from Axis spawn towards the cemetery. You hear Cave members already saying good game, because you know what, Wards, it takes a solid 30 seconds, assuming you get the dynamite planted, for that stuff to blow up, and then it is an uphill fight to bring the gold all the way back to the truck. We're essentially in garbage time right now.
So,
and we're looking at a full hold in favor of KiH.
Here's the 1-minute warning. Sanctity is going for the unscoped, the unscoped sniper kill. So you don't see that a lot in competitive play. So this will be a full hold, excuse me, by KiH. Roles are going to get reversed, and we're actually going to take a listen to the KiH War Room coming up here for you to give you guys a chance to hear them in action. So just 40 seconds away. Merlin, DTS, let's get your final thoughts, and we'll kick over to Merlin during the scores.
Yeah, I mean, however close I said it might have been during, it could have been during the pre-match. So far, not been close at all. I mean, the KiH Tavern defense was pretty much insurmountable. It was an absolute meat grinder. KiH have kneeled down and swaffled their opponent thoroughly in this first round. But that being said, this is a full hold map, and Cave are still a good team, and I'm sure they'll have their strategy. Their position set up well, and you know, all they've got to do is kind of hold off. It is possible, it is doable. I mean, once KiH get the Doc to be worried, because Vet is the Usain Bolt of RTCW Warwich. But at the same time, if I was Cave, I'd just stay relaxed. They can at least keep this match, this round to a draw, if they play well.
This is what worries me, Merlin. Look at the scores. Sabo, you touched on it. Merlin, you touched on it. 74-20. Merlin, you can't win a game like this. It doesn't matter what strat you run. If you don't get the kills, good game, game over.
Yep, pretty much. 37 Gibbs to 6 as well. I always look at Gibbs, quite important. But if you're not getting the kills, you can't get the Gibbs. And they were just outplayed. I think they touched on it once or twice, where they pushed spawn. And whenever we played, one soldier played KiH in the last cut, when we played them on Village, we always looked to break up their defense by splitting our attack. And that's what you've got to do on Village against them, because they've got quite a weak spawn defense. They only have one guy there, and it doesn't matter how good you are. When I have to play there by myself, you can get overwhelmed. You can just throw numbers at it. And that's what we used to do, and that's what they need to do here. Just send a Panzer and a medic to the tavern, just to distract them and spend 4 short. And it'll split up their defense, and hopefully you can break through. But I mean, they know that all they've got to do here is full hold. They take one round at a time. They don't have to be too bothered by the fact that they've got full health. They're not going to win every round. I think they know that.
Right.
So,
and really, all they need is 1 point.
Yeah. And I think if they full hold this round here, I think they have to double full hold around. I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
take a look at the.
Go ahead. A lot on the line tonight for Cave, as we've mentioned. So that being said, now roles are reversed. So Cave, who played allies, are now going to fall to the Axis defense, and KiH have got the shot now to beat that time. No time set, so they've got full 10 minutes on the clock. That being said, Sabo, we did promise the crowd a little war room coverage for KiH Allied push. Let's dial in and crack the code. Let's go.
Answer in tower.
Askungens extreme.
Ja, häng med alltså. Ja, men du blockar mig, jag tappar i all sprint. All sprint.
Phantom moving so fast.
Titta.
En borta längst bak. Pansen var det faktiskt.
Ja,
jag fick pansen. Panser är gibbat.
Oh, it's falling apart.
Precision.
Flag.
Flag classes.
How you do it. Striking from all sides, you get inside, you fan out, you get the flag. Okay, just in the nick of time. Look at that. Everything going right for KiH. I'm going to zip it. Let's take a listen.
Just keep track of flag, you push up. Be careful of.
One, you know.
Dirty. Be careful.
One at the
flag.
One at the Brutal. Nice.
One at MG. Try to give the guys. One give tripped.
Waiting for the engineer now. That's the next objective.
I'm MG. Yeah. Spawn is 35 now.
Alright, wait for their spawn and then we strike. Put their spawn, then we strike.
Ja.
Vart striker du ser?
Trädet.
Jag strikar upp MG från.
strikeout.
I'm bort.
Säkert. We have short spawn, we have to go now. Go and kill. Go and kill.
Answer that.
You heard it, Panzer's out. Oh, nice grenades.
Cave is ready for them.
Let's push straight.
Zerom is hanging back here, Sabo, defending the flag. At least for a moment, now making his way into Wine Cellar.
Throw strikes towards you spawn now. No. Yeah. Throw strikes at spawn.
That's right, that's him.
Throw the first strike. Don't go up.
Medic.
There's the engineer here, Sil. You
Kill
can
the
hear the calls for medics. Flyers out.
Low.
And he's got it. Dynamite is down at 747. 30 seconds from now, it'll be blown wide open.
Nice.
I push out.
I'll strike first.
Yep. Don't throw all your strikes. Wait for their spawn time.
I see no engineers for Cave.
One in the back for flag. Nice, Sil.
Nice.
One in the back.
He's full.
No.
Long-range Panzer from
Pushing
Islam.
this house. Still pushing it.
Jag strike någonstans.
Or Cave. Strike ut by gate. Gate bar.
Dynamite's blown.
Still safe.
Strike Cave.
The crypt is now vulnerable.
Strike
the gold
out,
is ready to be
main
taken
gate.
by KiH.
Yeah.
It's full fire. One at 3 hole. 3 hole, one.
Go up.
Panzer shot. Panzer give.
I need damage.
I'm dead now, guys. I can't hold flag.
There
They
it
have
is.
a grab.
Hjälp på det.
De spawn-rapar dem redan.
Kommer tror jag håll.
Stay with them.
Shit.
Oh,
Shut
look
down
at that.
and returned.
Nice.
Still in the wall room. We'll stay here for a little
They
bit
have short
longer.
spawn, guys. They have short spawn.
Yeah, full soon.
No full now.
Faster?
Oh, need kill revive after.
Ingen medic nu. Coming now.
Panzer shot. Go. Check flag, someone. Check flag.
Pick up
Need to check flag.
Go back now.
Flaggan. Hansen är på flaggan.
Oh, got me.
You can hear the call to check flag. Here's a Malman
Oh, here
falling
comes Sanctity.
back. And good thing that he did, because he gets the kill. Looks like it was Sanctity who tried to recap. Very nice communication so far here from KiH.
Here comes a recap.
Oh.
Islam's Panzer followed by Ocelot making a grab on the flag. Shut down that spawn.
All right, let's head out of War Room here, Sable. We're going to hand this over to DTS. DTS, what have you seen so far? Cave kind of folded initially, but they've shored up the defense.
Yeah, unusually for KiH there, they kind of faffed about a bit once the crypt was blown. It looked like they had a pretty strong hold. There was a revive that Fett went to make in front of the crypt just before or after it blown that he got hit by an artillery on, which kind of dwindled their numbers a bit, put them 2 men down. But Cave also did a really nice job there. They managed to kind of work their way back to the wine cellar, pick up the docks, and there's just about enough of them there to kind of grab it. But we are going to have a grab now from Sil, but he's going to be met by CS, and he's also going to revive Islam. But we've got... Well, we did have Fett in to try and help him, but Fett has been taken down as well, Woolwich. But I think they're going to get away here.
Well,
Possibly.
Sil has got it,
No,
Sable.
maybe.
Why don't you take us home here at 5:03? He's got all the time in the world. All you, Commander.
All right, look at that Sil. He's going tavern route. I was watching very closely, checking out Askungan along with another member of KiH. They were holding down the Axis spawn area, preventing anybody from setting up a forward little defense. So these guys might have a nice, easy path all the way over to the truck. I'm watching Sil. He's going to hang back, wait for the call from his teammates. Here's Osmosis leading the charge. Comes around the corner. Little firefight. Somebody's in the tower, too. Check it out. There's Islam, Cave, up in the tower with the Panzer. This is the man who's got to be taken out. They need to trick him into firing his Panzer.
They've tricked him already. They've run past him. He hasn't realised. And they're at the truck.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful.
That is how
Islam
you do
had
it.
no
KiH
clue.
get it done at 5:46. Race it home. Surgical. A little bit. Stalled a little bit there, DTS, but we're able to get the point. Here's your scores as we pull them up right now, and I will update the scoreboard for you. You can still see that things are heavily in favor and skewed for KiH.
Yeah, I mean,
colossal.
Skungan there. absolute machine. I mean, you could say I've been kind of keeping an eye on him in this round because his aim, it was always been really good. But I've been watching him this round. He's been absolutely fantastic so far. Every time I seem to flick over to him, he's getting the kills. And I mean, you know, KiH, they're all pretty consistent in terms of damage. You know, no one's kind of letting the team down especially, but they are going to have to step it up and just do a little bit more damage. You know, there's still a 10k difference there, and as Mernator said, the Gibbs are important, and you know, there's still a big gap there. So they are going to have to step it up a bit in terms of that, but there's every chance of doing it, Warwich, as this second round begins.
Well, KiH now, once again, they have momentum, Sable. They're back in the Allied push. And I think they're feeling very confident. We could hear that in the wall room, tracking Eskunjin right now, who has been on fire, as well as the rest of his team. Let's roll. The alarm has been sounded. Into the tavern we go. Sabo, Shazam, opens up nice Panzer from Zerom, clears the way, grenade spam, and it's all you, Commander. Take it away.
Islam turns it around with a nice double kill himself, wiping out members of KiH. However, KiH, oh, I thought they had it. In fact, they do. Sil right there with Medic Revive of Osmosis. Osmosis narrowly avoids destruction by a grenade, sneaks around the back door. Look at this. He's going to touch the flag, and can they hold it? They kill out, tap out. Full respawn right there for KiH. First run, first push through the tavern. Gets the flag in less than a minute, and off the first spawn, they are set up to make another amazing dynamite plant, just like they did last time around. They're not going to wait 1 second. They're moving straight out up top to secure the crypt area. Question is, do they have an engineer? Yes, they do. Sil, eyes on this guy. Planting. Yellow light, Warwich. Watch for the Panzer. Watch for the Panzer. Dynamite's planted. There's a red light. It looks like it's all over right here.
Merlin, this is textbook offense here for KiH, but as you said, they've lost the flag.
Engineer.
Engineer is incoming to disarm, so...
It's going to be close, though. I don't know. I don't know if they can do this.
Oh, he should have this. He should have this.
All right. Yeah, he's down. No grenades, nothing around here.
Oh, nice defuse. Distracted by the wife. Axis wife. We'll see you soon. Dynamite defuse, clutch
that has
play.
happened a couple of times to KiH now, though. They need to be careful of that. That's
what,
twice.
my wife is distracted
in the last
KiH?
2 rounds, they've lost the flag like that.
It happens. Gotta watch those Swedish.
Can't trust them. All right, Sabo, back to you.
All right. Well, not much to report right there. I mean, it was a fantastic time, a fantastic push for KiH, but the dynamite was defused. Looked like it was CS for Team Cave over there. They have held on to the forward flag and have since established a foothold at the crypt over here. I'm watching Osmosis as a lieutenant doing a nice job. Look at this. Just massive artillery strikes left and right all over the cemetery, holding down the fort. The thing is, where's the engineer? KiH, I don't see anybody. It's Sil, the man you want to watch for.
Fenta, you can see him. He's ready. He's ready. He's like, give me the gold. I'm ready. I want to race it home. But he can't get inside. You got to blow the crypt wide open, so he's got to wait. So far, Cave doing what they need to do.
Missed the 4-man shot there. That was so unlucky.
Well, I just locked on a Sil. Coming out of the flag spawn point. A little low on health. He's at 77 health over here. He's the engineer. Needs to make his way up. He's going to make his way up. Gets into a little firefight. Takes Sanctity out. Nice. Gibbs the body. And after this one firefight, this is it.
There we go.
Takes out Kylie. And Dynamite's going to be planted. No, not going to happen. He's shut down. Looks like it was Ocelot for Team Cave. Shutting down the engineer. Was he gibbed out? That's the question.
No, he hasn't been gibbed.
That's surprising. Ocelot's still there.
Yeah.
All it takes is a little knife.
That was fortunate.
Yep.
Because he would have been out for like 20 seconds as well.
Yeah. He's out now. It was a really nice shot. A nice chance that they had. I mean, the body wasn't gibbed out. If KiH was able to come up top, a medic could have revived him and set the dynamite. I'm a little surprised. It looked like he had a few opportunities to at least toss the dynamite out and maybe cause a little bit of a distraction. But hey, he's doing the wise thing. He doesn't want to plant the dynamite and put his head down until the entire area is secure. Everything's fine for KiH, though. Look at this. 5:35 on the clock. They're trying to set the time. And, again. Push is shut down by Engineer Sanctity for Cave.
Pretty encouraging so far, DTS. I mean, I know that you look at the console here and KiH is being severely outplayed, but they are holding their ground, at least this time around versus KiH. The question is, DTS, can they hold for another 5 minutes? That is a long time in a battle of attrition.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a much better job. I mean, the Tavern defense again at the start was pretty ropey, nice. But they do seem to be holding it a bit better. But it looks now, just as you said that, Warwick, like the Allies are going to take control of the cemetery here. The airstrikes have gone down. The yellow light has gone down as well. Yeah, we have now got a red light on the crypt. And I think at this point it's going to be a little bit difficult for KiH to defuse here. The Allies are pretty well spread out around the cemetery, around the crypt.
Oh.
And the airstrikes are going to go in as well again now, very well coordinated, just to keep them back at arm's length so that they can't defuse.
Yeah, that's a nasty, nasty thing over there. I was watching Skungan. He's the one who ran forward towards spawn, tossed the airstrike. Even if it doesn't connect with anything, it's going to encourage the Axis forces to hang back a little bit and say, whoa, never mind. And now, you know, KiH is going to be rushing forward, trying to set up that defense by the truck. Feta, with the gold, rushes through. He's not going to run into any resistance over here as he comes into the tavern. He's very, very careful. Meets up with teammate Zerum, who himself taps out. Looks like the whole team's going to respawn from the flag right behind Feta. Oh!
Yeah, Islam. It says, you know what, I'm here. You're not getting past me. None shall pass. Takes down 2 of KiH.
Wow.
But Feta's still alive. Didn't get the man he wanted. So the document carrier, the gold carrier, still in position. But things are looking a little bit risky here, Merlin. Feta's going to have to fall back.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't as straightforward as I think KiH thought it would be after the first round. They've been held for 6.5 minutes. It's actually a pretty good hold considering KiH are pretty much all over the place. They just need to take control of this courtyard. They've got 2 guys here now.
Zerum
managed to vaporize himself somehow there.
I was a little concerned there. I saw Sanctity. He decided to push forward. Got into a 2-man firefight with Feta and Syl. Syl's the man who ends up taking him down. But look at this courtyard. I mean, KiH doing a fine job. They know the documents are in here. Now 3 men in the courtyard. Melman keeps tossing airstrikes. Airstrikes aren't going to do anything, though, because KiH, they can always run behind that little door, take cover, and then run back out.
How Zerum survived that, I have no idea.
Now here's a little progress for KiH. Looks like they've actually got the courtyard. Feta's the only guy alive, though. Medic revives Syl. You have 2 people.
They can afford to be patient. They know their defense can hold KiH off for 10 minutes. So they're not really in a hurry here. All right, race at home. Here we go. Into the clutch of death. Racing towards the truck inside and escape with the gold. It's not the best time. And Wolf crashes. Okay. Down in flames.
Well, 7 minutes and 51 seconds set right there.
7-5-1.
It was a really nice defense. Really nice defense by KiH. I'm a little surprised they held out as long as they did right there. 7:51, as you said, Warwich. It's not the best time at all in the world, but when you consider the fact that Team KiH were being just annihilated in the first round over here, it really shows that they've turned this thing around. Look at the kills. It's 55 kills for KiH this time around versus 52 kills for Team KiH. You're seeing these teams even up. They're leveling up a whole lot, and it's up to KiH to beat the time. Obviously, they got full held last time around, but it looks like this is a new KiH. They've been properly warmed up. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it right now. And again, keep in mind, they only need 1 point to have a real shot at getting into the playoffs.
I'm back. I'm blind. I can't see. Thank you, teams. All right, so I don't know if my score, they're probably not going to show. Yeah, oh, no, they do. All right. So there you have it. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but all right. 7:51 time set by KiH. Let's take you back in time. Round 1, set 1 here on Village. The Allies KiH set no time, 10 minutes on the clock. KiH beat it with 5-4-6. Go up 1-0, then carry on momentum with a slower time, obviously, of 7:51. Now KiH have got to beat that time, but keep in mind, round 1, set 1, they couldn't beat 10 minutes. So beating 7-5-1 Merlin seems like a long shot. If they can, they get to leave Village tied up. Otherwise, it's 2-0 to KiH, and we head off to base.
Yeah, indeed. Village is much, KiH is much better match for KiH. Base, they're not so strong on. They don't really like base, but I think they've got a good chance, KiH, on base. This might be a bit too much for them, though.
Well, welcome back. I'm glad Wolf is operational. Sabo, we haven't shown them much love, so it's back to the war room tonight. This time for KiH, Allied push. 7-4-3. Let's roll.
Here they are. We hope.
Radio silence thus far.
We may have lost them.
Okay, we'll get you heads down for that situation, and we'll try to get that war room coverage going. Sabo's on the job. Now with Fenta on defense here, DTS. We'll hand it to you.
Yeah, so Skungan's keeping a firm eye on the spawn at the moment. We have got a few pushing through there. Darky's coming in from the lower way. I thought I saw someone at the upper way as well. Yeah, we got Kylie as an engineer as well. So they are trying to do a bit of what Merlinator said worked quite well against the defense early. They are trying to push through from the spawn, split up the defense a bit. But they're going to have to do a pretty good job. And here we go. We do see Darky coming right through now with a grenade. He's going to pop all the way down. Kylie now has also seen that there's a nice big bit of space. And I think we may well see a green light in a minute. We've got Isam at spawn as well, and I think, Warwich, we're going to get a plant here.
Wow.
Oh, no! Zero-Ahmed's there! He says, Kylie, I told you before, none shall pass. You're not planting my crypt. Not now, not ever.
Heartbreaking.
A very nice play from Kylie, mind you. Very sneaky. But when Zero-Ahmed's there, and he spots you, and he's got the Panzer, there's nothing you can do. Shazam. That's kind of a Captain Kirk
very,
Shazam.
Very unlucky.
Shazam. How's it looking, Sabo?
We're getting there.
All right.
I moved you to the right channel.
I got the war rings.
All right, let's dial in. We got it. Crack the code.
Team
KiH, Allied push. Here we go.
They're there.
Ladies first.
They're quiet.
There we go. All right, bring your camera back there, Sable. Good. We missed you.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
One left on the right. And there on the left, two. One left, one middle. Give.
Lol stains.
Oh, fool!
That's the sound that every RTCW player makes when they're out full.
What about
no!
Something else and...
What's my video? Well, yeah, to be We're
running out of time.
Yeah, we are running out of time, that's true.
Oh, you should wait for that.
If there's one map I would not want to play KiH, it's Village.
But KiH are doing a fine job with their offensive push. And they almost got that red light early on. That could have been a real game changer.
Communication here for KiH is a bit quiet and subdued. You don't quite hear the same frantic pace that KiH was holding or maintaining.
Well,
frustration.
You hear they're claiming to be out of ammo over here.
That's not good.
Are you guys coming to 7
Yeah,
or
I'm coming.
staying short?
Watching,
I go first, if the others
Wait.
watching Islam and Sanctity.
Take the mid packs.
You with demo!
Yeah.
Okay then.
Here comes the Panzer. Nope.
Not here.
Well, they got plenty of
right is clear.
packs. Here's the charge. Get inside. Get it done. Get him up. Go.
No. Medic train's not working too well.
Yeah, they're trying. They're trying. Here's Kylie doing its best.
Nice.
Flanked, shut down, pistol fire to the face. And KiH finished the job with daggers in hand.
Don't change it to this tavern.
Kate sounds stressed.
Oh god, oh god. Cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. Good save, good save, good save. Sanctity dives on the incoming strike.
Ooh, what? No, I'm back.
Give that man a Medal of Honor.
All right, now you see a change of strategy. Looks like Team Kate's going to be making a nice spawn push. Looks like the entire team going spawn route.
They realize the tavern is just not an option for them. They do not have what it takes to break that defense, so they're going to change it up. Still in the war room right now. You can hear the communication. Okay.
Skungen was standing there. He saw them. So you know Skungen was on the radio telling KiH what's going on. The question is how fast can KiH rotate? Apparently pretty fast. Because they've already set a solid defense up around the tavern. Cave can't afford to get stuck here.
We'll head out of war room. But there was a reason in World War II. One of the most dangerous jobs that you could possibly have was to be the radio man. And there's a reason for it. The radio man informs the entire legion, the entire battalion, of what's going on. You take him out, radio silence. And that's exactly what happened here, as KiH had one man. He saw the incoming push going short through Axis spawn, called in his team, and KiH rotated and got it done. Here's Syl. It looks like he's in an aggressive formation, and they are going to be pushing towards the allies of Cave. So this looks, DTS, like it's going to be a second point here for KiH, unless something drastic happens here in 1 minute, which is unlikely.
No.
Yeah, we might see a little bit of spawn killing going on very shortly by the looks of things. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of spawn killing here. I think we need to get the Magic Moments soundtrack on. They haven't got any airstrikes down now, though, as the Cave team has spawned, so there are kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 of them still alive. But KiH playing extremely aggressively. I think, you know, the game's over now. I think they're just trying to pick up an extra bit of damage, Warwitch, and I think at this point, Cave are going to have to regroup and have a think about base. Going to have a good, long, hard think about what they've done when they're going to base, because they're going to need to step up their game a little bit more.
Osiris and Channel saying that we might be switching server for base. We'll find out here in a moment. Fantasy, welcome. Sodom 6, great to have you. That is going to be it. KiH going to win, well, not win it, but you're going to win Village. But the victory condition, Sable, remains. Cave just need to win one. Just got to get out of here 3-1 to push themselves to the playoffs. Can it happen? It seems unlikely. KiH is such a dominant squad, and they're going to seal that second point here in 5 seconds.
It seems unlikely, but again, all Cave needs is 1 point to force the rematch with Team Rusty to have a shot at going into the playoffs, and it's base. It's not going to be KiH's big, strong suit map like Village over here, so they might really have a chance. And, you know, base is one of these things that turns out to be more of a war of attrition than anything else. So as long as Cave is able to just keep pushing again and again and disrupt KiH from holding their positions, break those crossfires just a little bit, and you'll see Cave actually being able to make some time, some plants, and perhaps getting a point on the board. Again, that's all they need. 1 point on the board.
So welcome back at Warwitch on the mic here with Sabo, Merlin, and DTS. Merlin, we're on our way now to MP Base, or Communique. Very different. How would you describe this particular map as opposed to what we had just seen on Village?
This is, I would say, much more attacking friendly map, whereas Village is much more defensive, like a defender's map. There's so many different ways you can attack this map. It's unreal. I mean, there's the 3 main ways, which is the tunnel, lower spawn or low R2, and then high, which basically goes over the northeast tower and through boxing and so on. And that's why we'll see a lot of the big fights is on the northeast tower. But you can do some like sneak attacks on low. If you time your attacks well at the same time, you stretch the enemy's defense quite well. And it's all about it's all about putting them under constant pressure. You can't have 30, 40 seconds of no attacks on base. Otherwise, they can get set up again, and you have to break it all down again. You have to be constantly attacking, and it's like that's why we used to have someone always going tunnel, and people always going northeast. So it's constant pressure that way.
A very North American map, Sabo. A little surprised to see it, to be honest.
You don't see it a whole lot in these matches, but we actually did see, in fact, DTS, your team played on base last time around, and we were listening to the War Room when you were essentially yelling at your teammates, get back to your positions, because when you're on defense, that's essentially what it's all about. You need to be in your positions. You can't get disrupted because it's all in the defensive crossfire. If you have your defensive crossfire set up on this map, there's literally no way to get through save a lucky artillery strike or two. But once you get disrupted a little bit, get one or two guys out of their positions, the whole defense can break down very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's very easy to get distracted when you're on the northeast. You know, you start fanning about giving each other ammo, giving each other med packs, giving each other a slap on the back, and you know, it gets a little bit iffy sometimes because you need to have guns on that door. The whole point of having a crossfire set up is as soon as people come through that door, you have 3 people shooting and giving, because then you give them so quickly that they can't be revived. But if 1 or 2 people don't have their guns on that straight away, then it means you've only got 1 person shooting, and they get the revives in. And once they get the revives in, and you have the spawn you have the revive shield for a second or two, that's exactly the time the Allies need to quickly get a couple of kills while they're invulnerable and push through. So it's vitally important that you have the crossfire up the whole time.
Waiting on 2, and we will be doing the extraction beta key giveaway here at the end of the shoutcast. We'll probably just do what we did yesterday and have you guys mention in channel, say I want it, and we'll do a random draw for you. So the extraction beta key giveaway is still in effect, so hang tight, do not go anywhere. Very quickly, we're going to head back to War Room, and we're going to give an anthem and a salute. Maybe? Oh. I lost it.
What did you do?
Okay, there we go. Sink Air and Vigilante, welcome. 2 new soldiers in the Axis Army. Thank you for hitting that follow button. Hope you guys enjoying the show. KiH versus Cave. It's just moments away and underway for Return to Castle Wolfenstein, a very old game that we keep alive here on Warwitch TV, but lots of other coverage coming. I know I've promised that before. I've kind of stalled, though. I started shoutcasting some other stuff. Got a bit distracted. I'll be back to it, but our main focus always going to be Wolf, with our eyes on games like Extraction. I know you're looking at Counter-Strike Source. If you can stop it from crashing your entire
Global
house.
Offensive.
Yes, thank you. Not Source. Go. CSGO. If you can stop it from crashing your life, as it were. So back in game and waiting on 3. Sabo's out. All right.
What do we reckon then? Do we reckon he's going to be a 15-minute-er or?
Oh God, let's not talk about that. 15-minute rounds here, Merlin. Can you get in there and just change the time to 10? Is that fair?
I wouldn't have
That's a
thought we'd
long
get a 15-minute hold. One thing to mention, I don't know if you noticed, Homie has jumped in for Darky.
That's big. Interesting, he jumped in for Darky.
Homie's
not Kylie.
Yeah.
So how's that going to change the game?
I don't think someone who can sneak is as important on base as it is, say, on village.
Yeah.
Docks run maps, it's always nice to have someone who can sneak away with the docks. The base isn't going to be too much like that.
Let's run it down here very
I'd
quickly.
say it's not going to be much of a change.
Again, I do this for the benefit of those of you who are new to the game, new to this ancient game. There are 2 objectives here. No documents to grab this time. You have Station 2, and then across the map over here, you have Radar Station 01, and the objective of the Allies is to bomb them both with dynamite, so you're going to need your engineers. Now, the traditional strat that we see, Sabo, time and time again, is that Station 2 is never defended. 99% of the time, the Axis will just let this go, and they'll focus their entire defense on Station 1. The paradigm shift strategy that has been in effect since the dawn of time.
You know, but every now and then you see some real ballsy sort of moves, and you might actually see Cave do this, because after all, they're not favored to win. It's unlikely for them to score a point in any given round. So you occasionally will see an underdog team make a hard push on station number 2, which frankly completely surprises the offense. You come out the door, yeah, you want to check all your corners and make sure you're clear, but in general there is absolutely no fight whatsoever at station number 2, save maybe the occasional airstrike that might be called just in case you get a kill or two.
Waiting on 2. Pings are nominal. We haven't had any kind of disaster like we did there in the opening rounds of this game.
Again, it might be worth mentioning we've had another 2 subs happen.
Okay.
Ferry's jumped out, and so has Ocelot, as well as Darky. So 3 people have jumped out.
So we're seeing
and
almost
Homie, Osiris, and Twister have jumped in. Yeah, pretty much an entire team change, or half a team change, which is very strange.
How does that?
That's significant.
I mean, like American football, they've got an attack and a defense, and they're going to switch between them each round.
Well, we'll find out how effective that's going to be, or if that's going to be a hindrance tonight. Welcome back. Return to Castle Wolfenstein continues, as we are now in the second phase of the action of Cave. Locking horns with KiH. KiH is ahead 2-0, and Cave just need to get something rolling right now. Sabo, we've got the push. Here come Cave. They're the allies. It's base. They've got a whole new roster.
Yeah.
They're ready. It's a new ball game. Let's roll.
Nice. Team Cave, yeah, they're on offense over here. I was watching Islam. He made the fast rush down through the tunnel as a soldier, fires a Panzer straight up, takes one guy out, another guy gets taken out in a little firefight over here. Sanctity and Cave both making their way forward. They're lieutenant and soldier, though.
Ooh.
I think their job was just to create a little bit of a distraction over here. Meanwhile...
No plant on Station 2
wow.
yet. None.
That's surprising. What happened to the engineer?
Zerom double man Panzer kill DTS. There we go.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
the plan.
No, I was just going to say, it was a difficult decision for Cave to make on that first rush because they got a Skungan and Sill down quite quickly as they approached Radar 2, but the artillery went down at the same time. I think what they decided to do was try and push through towards the northeast, but because the artillery was down, obviously they got hit by that, so it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Either you take advantage of the fact you've just got 2 players down for a minute, or you don't, and you avoid the artillery and let them get back in place. And unfortunately, they tried to push through, but once you had a couple taken out by the artillery, it becomes pretty difficult after that.
Sorry. That's the sound of Homie. That's the sound of Homie.
There.
That's the sound Homie's making right now because his laptop, I think, is crashed. Which he's notorious for. The problem that almost stopped him from playing the entire cup. You know, he's down. Go ahead, Sabo.
I thought you'd fallen off your chair or banged your thumb or something.
Banged your thumb.
So, does anybody know where Warwick lives? Call him an ambulance.
Call the Phoenix ambulance. No, the timing on that was actually pretty good there. Homie was the engineer. He was actually able to get the red light, and he lagged out, crashed out just as he was running out the door. So the good news for Team Cave is Dynamite's been planted. They've got the red light at station number 2. And yeah, Homie's killed out. But let's take a look at their respawn timer. I won't give the exact time, but it's not too bad at all. So when he rejoins the game, so long as he rejoins the game without going through too many more timeouts, he's going to be able to respawn right away. And that could really help to put the pressure on the KiH offense. So yeah, it's a bad situation, but it might actually work out in Cave's favor. And they need every advantage they can, Warwick.
Not sure if we said hi to Goose or Timbalina. Good to see you. There's Elite H2O.
Hey,
Darth
Goose.
Mouse and channel. Darth Mouse, what a cool name. Did you know, Darth
Good
Mouse, that I am a stormtrooper? Did you know that? It's true. I'm actually here's I got stormtroopers all over the place. I am a TK, so Darth Mouse, welcome. In fact, I've got Darth Vader here hanging out as well. Lord Vader.
You like my comment about the XP-38, Warwick?
I did. That was fun. I got stormtroopers all over the place. Everywhere you look. Timeout situation. Why is Warwick rambling and talking about Star Wars again? Shut it. Nope.
Because he always does.
That's right. We're waiting on Homie.
All right.
I'm going to use this moment to step away to, you guessed it, as always, say it.
That's risky.
Feed the goat.
Feed the goat?
Yep. Back up.
Okay. You feed the goat. DTS. What's the story here? I mean, we've got, what, a minute, 10 seconds off the clock so far. Obviously, radar station number 2. We got the red light over here. Homie's going to be respawning. What's the call? If you are team captain...
I haven't really been paying attention. I've been sorting out my social plans with Osiris. He's coming to London tomorrow. So
what a dedicated
I was going to meet up with the
broadcaster.
Portugueser for a drink. But that's as maybe. My social life is as maybe because we are counting down, Sabo, to the start of the round. We have got we've got a Wild Islam in radar 2 at the moment. He's just going to sit there as the artillery strikes go down, and that is pretty much it at the moment. Can't see much else for Cave around there. You've got Osiris and Kylie's just sitting inside. They're going to be sensible this time and wait for the artillery to go, Sabo. But they're going to want to hurry up here because you know, they've still got it's all to play for. So it's in their interest to kind of crack on here. I think.
Crap.
Well, good news is Homie is back. He's the engineer. He's, oh man, I think that was a grenade or a Panzer over here. Narrowly missed killing and getting him. He was down to 8 health. Engineer, he's going to get the kill revived by his teammate, and looks like we just have 2 members of Team Cave alive in these little corridors over here. Obviously, with that solid KiH crossfire setup, they don't dare poke their head out until the offense is disrupted or the defense is disrupted a little bit. Here comes some harassment from below. Gungan going to shut that down, waiting on the engineer to make his move.
It's been a hard match for Cave. Everything's gone against them. You know, they've swapped out half their roster. They have people crashing. They're facing KiH. It's been a tough uphill slog, and there's Zero!
There's the Panzer.
Shazam! Hello, coming out of that connector. Eat Panzer to the face!
Engineer's down.
DTS, that's got him. You know, it's a 2-man kill. But I got to get excited about something. It's not a 6-man, so we're not going to drop a wham-bam. Nothing like that.
Yeah, that was a smart, that was a smart move, though, on the part of Cave. They made the rush pretty much right at the limit of their spawn timer over there. I think they knew they were going to get annihilated when they ran out. So they could do that, maybe put a little bit of damage out, do whatever they could, and come straight off of a fresh respawn. So if anything, Zero might have done them a little bit of a favor. Looking at the offense now, where are they? A little bit of disruption. You're going to see Sanctity.
Osmosis causing
come out,
grief.
call an airstrike.
Oh,
that's brutal.
Crikey.
Oh, wow.
DTS,
okay,
you know, we've watched you, DTS. We've heard you communicate. This part of the map, this little northeast curve of Doom, is such a pain in the ass to get through.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't listen to my communications on TeamSpeak too much. I get a little bit into it sometimes, but yeah, that northeast is an absolute bugger. Like you've got to get out of there as quick as possible if you're the Allies, really, because a lot of the time, if one person kind of pops their head out towards where the Panzer can see them, the Panzer's normally going to fire in there, and you know, if you can have one man run out first, but there's so many good positions for a Panzer to sit on the northeast. Wow. You've really just got to get out of there as soon as possible. You know, just look at your spawn time, look at their spawn time. As soon as they're kind of hitting their full spawn, you've just got to push, and that's what they're doing now. Homie's going to push right out here, but you see again, you get the Panzer come in, and they're all dead, Warwitch.
I see dead people, and a lot of them are with Team Cave. Merlin, how's it looking? What does Cave need to do?
Well, for the northeast attack to actually work, you need to split up your attack slightly. They're only attacking northeast, so they're giving them really no pressure from other angles. The Panzer hasn't looked low, hasn't looked tunnel once, and if you're just ploughing into the Panzer, it's just playing into Zerom's hands. You know, you have to force a mistake, and it's hard for a Panzer to force a mistake.
Again, wow!
It's just going to keep firing. It's going to keep going on and on like this until they actually put other areas of the map under pressure.
You see Zerum there. He actually pushed forward towards station number 2 and fired straight through the door, wiping out a couple members of Team Cave. It's not going to completely shut them down, though. Cave, again, following up high with the same old strategy. It's going to be a 3-man push over here. One can only hope. Wow. Zerum, nice double-man kill as they walk out the door.
And
that's going to give them
the other Panzer.
As well.
That's the deal. He takes out Islam as well.
And that shuts it down.
That's worth a 3-man kill in and of itself.
You know, I'm not seeing a whole lot of airstrikes coming in from Team Cave. Watch Osiris. He's going to come down from the lower tunnel. He's all alone, Lieutenant. Airstrikes are called. This is how you actually do it. You got to call lots of allied airstrikes, break up the defense. Nice. The Panzer gets out. Islam does not connect, though. KiH. They remain in their positions. They got the crossfire set up, and they shut them all down. DTS?
Sorry, I was just going to butt in for 1 second because it probably won't be the case in a second. But if you look at the scores, has Twister been in the game since the start? Because he's got 0 damage so far.
Who?
And he's got 1,800 damage received, so I assume he's been in the game since the start. Has he? He's not AFK or anything.
Interesting.
He just managed to run into artillery or Panzer every single spawn.
He's not having a lot of luck, is he? Crikey!
I'm keeping my eye on him very closely now.
Not at all concerned.
Medic. We're seeing a little bit of a change up of strategy over here. Now the engineer is running down the bottom way. Twister, look at this. Runs through, immediately gets killed. Doesn't do any damage. Nice, nice. Look at this. Sanctity, homie making his way up the ramp, getting shot in the back. Alive? No. Killed. Dead. Melman. Gonna give him?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Well, no.
Oh, God.
There we go. Now, there's the gift.
2-man after 2-man kill. GG Allen makes a really good point in channel. He says, the Panzer running out of ammunition is a very bad sign for Cave.
It really is.
Yeah, it's not good.
Here's the thing, though. Cave, they're not keeping constant pressure on these guys, so their moment of opportunity is literally just now passing. If they made a strong push right now with that Panzer out, they would have had a chance. But look, Zerum, he's back in position, watching towards the door. He's in a great position, too, where he can rotate around and look down into the tunnel should the push come from that way. We saw Homie do a really good job. He made it almost to radar station number 1 before he was killed by taking the tunnel.
Trying to change it up here, Merlin. You can see the approach they're taking. KiH are adapting, though. I mean, you've got a Skunjan here who's been watching this the entire time, and no success here either.
Guys, I think you've got to blow up the balloons, light the candles on the cake as well, because Twister has clocked in some damage.
Is it party time?
Oh, look at that.
It is party time.
But no kills.
Twister, at least.
Still no kills for this guy.
But
144 damage given.
At least it's not a big fat 0 anymore. Sorry, Twister. I'm sure he's going to watch this back and think I'm a real dick. I apologize.
You know what? We've been talking for a while, Sabo, and we've been rambling. I went AFK. We've seen about 1,000 Panzerfaust kills from Zerom, and we've still got about 7 minutes. There's a Skunjan. Hey, artillery support. We'll kill you every way in the book. MP40, artillery. Here's a grenade and a Panzer. Why don't we head to the war room? I'm a little afraid, but we're going to dial into Cave. Let's let them cast for a few minutes.
Do it.
Sit back. I'm going to grab a drink.
Panzer was there, Kylie.
Popcorn, gut. Colbert popcorn, GIF, whatever.
Very silent in their war room.
Just the
with you, Twister, on your back.
The audible groans of frustration.
I can get revived. Nice.
Panzer shot. Panzer wasted the shot. Can we go up there, perhaps? Oh, don't be in a hurry. We don't need to. Fall back. Osiris, come back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, but they're not here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Homie's trying to be super sneaky.
Well, that was good, DTS.
Yeah, I meant to put that in team chat. It's nothing offensive, but I'm an idiot.
One fall down, one fall down.
That's why we love you. You're the comic relief. You're the C-3PO of our shoutcasting. Goodness gracious me. That's part of your charm, my friend. Still in the war room here for Cave.
Yeah, I know, but that's naughty. I went through a period with the Shoutcast Collective where I'd occasionally forget I'd copied and pasted the IP of the server, and I pasted it into the Twitch channel for everyone. It happened like 3 or 4 times. I got told off by people about it. But anyway, that's maybe Cave are trying to push again. They've got a 3-4 man push at the moment.
Push. Oh, they're actually making progress. Look at this.
Yeah.
Panzer's not in position.
Go on. Nice, go,
medic train, medic train.
Dope.
2 down, hold down, medic inside. Go.
Can you crank their war room a bit, Sabo?
Come on. Nice. We broke it.
Radar to one.
Yep.
Oh, no.
No.
I think they've got it.
Wait a minute, here's the Axis tail below!
Lucky.
Oh, boy!
That shut it down.
Oh, boy.
No tunnel, boys, no tunnel. We'll try to spread it up.
Look, they're keeping the pressure on. Look at these guys. Homie's down low.
From lower.
Yeah, I'm going.
One on right, one on the left.
Homie's killed. He's not gibbed yet.
14. One in 11. Try to get him on their back.
Now he is.
You can hear the excitement.
All right, 3 self-kill. Go, go, go.
Man, Osiris is the Archduke, mate. He's taking command.
That's the way to do it. Now, if they could just keep that momentum up.
He's in garage. He's inside garage, yeah? Oh, can't get...
Come on, guys.
Keep
it together.
Garage dead.
Oh, look at
this is
look
it.
at Melman being sneaky. They've got it.
Wait, hang tight. Oh, crossfire right there.
Yeah.
Shut down. Oh, can't do it. All right, out of war room. Out of war. That was a pretty entertaining war room, I gotta say, Sabo. Cave continues to languish.
They started super low energy. They started low energy, pretty much silent, but once they got that momentum, you heard particularly Osiris just on fire, issuing orders, issuing commands. 3:20 on the clock, though. I see Islam, Panzer for Cave. He's just standing still. Not much activity going on. This is really bad news because essentially it's going to allow KiH to get completely into position. They're going to have their crossfires fully set up before the next push, and that is very, very bad.
Wow, 3 more minutes.
Here we go, another big push.
It's a long
5-man coming in northeast.
Oh,
we got a little lieutenant coming down through the bomb.
Osmosis grenade to the shorts. Revival's being made. Here come the airstrikes, though. Watch out. Get them up. Make the charge. Gotta go. You can't stay in the box room. Race in. Bam! Another Shazam. Panzer and grenade combination. Good night.
That leaves Osiris on his own. Gets into a 2-3-man crossfire. He's shut down Gibbs very, very quickly. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. If they're going to do anything, it needs to happen now.
The Axis saying, this is our house. Allies, get out of town. And KiH.
Interesting move. You see KiH, one of their guys, a lieutenant, ran out. I think it was a Skungan. He ran out forward, dropped an airstrike towards Allied spawn. I think they were fully expecting Team KiH to come rushing forward. Oh, wow.
You know what? That's about as close as we're probably going to see. I'm just going to roll around here for a moment.
That's ugly.
Wham, bam, triple, shazam!
Wow.
Zerom dials it in for another kill. 144, he continues his reign of terror. Or as I like the term, DTS, the Archduke. Interesting.
Yeah, the Archduke.
Leaps across. All right, leaps across. We'll give another anthem to the man right here. Onto the bridge, opens fire, gets another 2-man kill.
Wow.
That's the stuff.
Melman again rushes forward as a lieutenant gets into a little firefight. He's totally outnumbered here, but tosses an airstrike down. That's going to slow down Team Cave. They almost don't even care over here because they're down to 1 minute. If dynamite's not planted within 30 seconds, it's all over. This is literally the last push. 4 guys coming down through the tunnel. Problem is they've been seen. There's no element of surprise. Yeah, it's Homie. All eyes on Homie. If Homie goes down, it's all over. 15 seconds. He's stuck.
There he is.
Panzer in 5 seconds.
Time to run. There's no way he can do it now.
Get ready for it.
And he's killed.
There it is.
Here comes the Panzer.
Here it comes. 1 Panzer waiting for it, and Feta is rolling. Well, don't see it.
He didn't kill her.
Well, that was anticlimactic. But the point
20 seconds on the clock. You know, if you are Team Rusty right now, it is time to start really celebrating. Cave is not completely out of this, but their chances are pretty slim. It looks like the score is going to go up. 3-0.
Refresh my memory here, Sabo. So Cave have to get a point to go through.
If Cave gets 1 point on the map, then that's going to force a rematch with Team Rusty, and then the winner of that match
so if they need a point to stay
playoffs.
In the competition or stay in the upper bracket or whatever.
Right. Exactly. All they need is 1 point. Not over yet.
Here are
but based on their performance on offense right here, it's not looking very positive.
Here are your scores here, and keep in mind yet again that we will be doing the drawing for the Extraction Beta Key, formerly Dirty Bomb, directly after this game to reward you guys for sticking around. And so there you have it. Very lopsided scores here, Merlin. 124 to 36. Damage.
Yeah, very lopsided for sure.
Brutal.
A lot of damage. Obviously, the big guys who are going to get the damage are going to be Escungeon on the spawn and Zerum on the Panzer, and they did that.
28.
They had a really strange defense. They had a 3 LT defense. They only had 2 medics.
Yeah.
It's different. It's very, Cave just didn't. It doesn't seem to be like Cave had any strategy at all except to just all push top, or all push all push tunnel, all push low. And that just doesn't work. You can't be playing like that. It's as if they've only been playing for a couple of months. They've been playing together for years. So this sort of thing should be already ironed out. But very disappointing. That's it.
Yeah. Prepare to fight. But you couple that with the fact
what
that
are you thinking, man?
They come in here with one roster on Village and then basically a whole other team on base. It's hard to find cohesion.
Yep. I don't know why they've got so many people on the roster in the first place as well. Just stick with 6, maybe 1 sub.
Alright, well, I don't think we're going to see a very long round this time. KiH are going to show us how it's done on MP base, right? Charge in. Let's take a listen. Been a while. KiH into their war room. Allied push. Let's rock.
Bring him.
Fast shot.
I'm going lower alone.
Wow.
Good. Oh, yeah, need to have
look at Osmosis. He's made it.
I'm alone.
2 dead on northeast, guys. Hands were skipped.
I'm going to plant R2 then.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
What's the spawn, guys?
I'm looking at their spawn time now.
Still as engineer.
I'm coming still. Or that too.
Yeah.
Let me shoot again. Then go.
Let's go.
The guy in town.
How's it looking? Let me shoot again.
Come on, still. Jag ligger under bro. Fuck, jag ska
det är nära.
One on bridge.
There's no crossfires up top for Cave.
Amazing play from KiH.
They're not.
Everyone is
Serum's out. Look at this.
Just precise.
Ja, vi går tunneln en gång till.
Ja,
tryck igenom.
Fan, jag missade hoppet 2 gånger.
Good defense though.
Cave is just
Good
not
job,
set
Cave.
up.
What happens?
Look at Serum.
Only 3 guys on area.
I have northeast, guys.
Nobody knows he's there. He's gonna go for the spawn kill.
Got it. Missed it. Didn't see it, but there it is.
30 to right spawn, Serum?
Kommer en där också.
Fuck,
yeah, something like
go
that.
down.
Ja, en död på bro.
We have northeast.
Def,
I'm
welcome
going
to the channel.
Just push hard.
We have Knar. Yeah,
Still is coming down. Still in town.
Oh, it's Crumbs.
I don't think anybody saw him go tunnel.
Set up again. Oh, medic here.
Ja, du hade. Jag tror du hade.
Need to help Sil. Need to help Sil.
Hi, Zero.
Oh, you give? Ja, just det.
Yeah, I was going.
Camping Axis spawn. That's not nice.
I need help.
One coming
Still
upstairs.
is going radar 2 now.
KiH took the box tunnel.
Yeah, it's safe. One in
Let's
radar
make a
1.
push strike.
We're gonna spawn out, so
Oh, yeah.
better hurry.
And they own upper.
I'm going lower.
Pretty much
now.
doing
Two
exactly
guys
what
inside.
Merlin said.
32,
They're
I guess.
applying
Up to
pressure
radar 1.
to all the pressure points on empty base. And they're forcing
I got him,
Cave
so the
to
one pushing.
struggle to
One
adapt.
radar
They don't
1.
know where to respond
Like,
in time. You can't just go one route over and over and let the Panzer eat you alive.
Well, Cave has
There
not.
one in the radar.
They've not had a crossfire set up at any given point on upper.
Yeah, like that.
I mean, look at this. KiH, they have full control of the top.
Yep.
You got the engineer right here, Sil, and he's just waiting for a path to be cleared. It's just a matter of time.
God.
Oh, he's going to get in trouble here, though.
Damn,
Outnumbered.
Axis spawn zeroed in.
We need to
Going medic.
focus
I'm
on
going to
getting
be
the
radar
spawn
2
now.
this time.
I can't believe Sil survived that.
He'll
Look at him
fall
back up.
Fall
Yeah.
back. Don't get killed.
Nice.
Malmen går ner. Malmen går ner.
Ja, jag har kört tunnel.
It's a 3-on-1 fight. Sil backs up, survives.
Been with Zero, I'm here for our ace
They're on
spotlight.
with spawn again.
And look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Hello, 2-man kill!
Two full.
Could have been worse! But Zerom says 2 full. Merlin, 2 full are out. That takes that 6-man defense down the 4. You're going to see the push. Here they come.
One coming up to red, one coming up to red.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Still 13 health. Oh, man, almost gets shut down. Still 13 health.
Flyers out. 11:04, 11:03. Station 1 is planted.
Spawn, yes, spawn. Revive on Sill. He has no health.
One game. No, he's dead.
Look, here's the thing. We've seen how well KiH can hold this upper base. Now they're in command. They got 3 guys up here.
One on 10. That's it.
They only need to hold it for less than 30 seconds.
Let's head out of War Room, Sabo. I think we know the response or what's going to happen here. Here's Kylie. Kylie is a medic. I don't see an engineer racing in trying to get something done. Sill's going to just sit on top of the dynamite, and then just like that, in moments,
still alive.
Wham, and that is it. 3-0. End of line.
4:27 was the time right there in favor of Team KiH. That was very, very nice work on the part of KiH, but more importantly, it looked like just poor upper defense. Cave never actually got anybody into position. They had no crossfires. I've been saying that the whole game. And if you've only got one guy, or worse, no guys up on the top, then you're going to give the box room and eventually give radar station number 1 to your opponents. I don't know. DTS, you play this often. What happened? Did they just not have time to initially set up, or were they neglecting their defense?
Yeah, I think they had problems getting set up. There was a little bit of a crossfire towards the start on Northeast, but I mean, they never really got set up there fully. I think Zerom there had a particularly good round as well. He got kind of 3 or 4 2-man kills on the spawn, which I thought they would have taken advantage of sooner. It took like kind of the 3rd or 4th one before KiH really took control. But yeah, Zerom did a great job there. Every spawn there was kind of 2 people going down, and that really screws you up, especially when you haven't got the Northeast under control. But that being said, there is still one more round for Cave to keep themselves in.
Can it count, I guess is the
They've
question.
got one round. This is their last shot, so to speak. Let's hope they set a time and don't do a Michael Jackson on us.
So Merlin, let me ask you this. If at this point the score is 3-0, if by an act of God Cave can hold off KiH and then beat the time, then they still have that shot to play Rusty for their position in the playoffs.
I'm not 100% sure, but I've read that if they win a round, that's all they have to do, is they have to win a round. Okay. Unfortunately, there's not a cup admin around to confirm anything, but I think Malman said the same. So I'm sure someone from Rusty can confirm in chat, though.
Rusty, Sabo, who have been watching this game with bated breath because the fate of their playoff position hangs in the balance of the result of this match.
Well, here's the good news for Team Rusty at this point. Cave cannot win this match at all. It's not going to happen, which means Rusty is not going to get bumped out of the playoff bracket. I don't think they ever expected that would happen, but now they are completely in the clear. There's no way for Rusty to get bumped out.
Yeah, it says Pooty is in channel, Enigma's in channel, saying Cave cannot reach the playoffs anymore. Rusty is through. Good game, and that is it. So that is it for Cave. Their hopes have dwindled, and Rusty can celebrate knowing that they are going to advance. No rematch required with Cave. KiH, we're always a lock for the playoff situations. So now we're kind of officially in garbage time. We're going to kick back, relax, and enjoy the final rounds here of this match.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Green light here in a second. Sill's at radar 1.
Yeah, there's Sill. He's walking on in. Cave just did not have anybody on the upper base over here. Sill walks around the corner. Red light. Pretty much easy. There were a couple members of Team Cave hiding around the corner. They tried to get a jump on Sill. They just couldn't take him out. What's that?
Wolf might be crashing. No. Okay. Skunjan stood. Nice panzer from Zeron, by the way. Good job, my friend.
Wow.
Stood right here. Just stood with his pistol out as Sill was making the plant and body blocked the incoming actions that were just trying to get to him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Smart play.
I saw that. That was absolutely beautiful. There it is. Time's up. Dynamite blows 2:38 on the clock. That's an incredible time, especially on a war of attrition map like base.
Dare I even pull up the scores? Here you go. This is going to be over quick. Get ready. We're going to be doing that extraction beta key giveaway in just a moment. 238 DTS. All right, I'm not trying to bag on Cave. I like these guys. I genuinely think they're great players. Their chemistry clearly is not up to par for what it needs to be here tonight to beat KiH. No shame in that. No shame in that, DTS. KiH is a amazing team. 238 on the clock. For them to beat that time, I will literally, like I said before, and I know I've lied about this before, rip my shirt off and throw it across the room if they can beat 238. I will. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask. I mean, the thing is it's not necessarily down to kind of individual skill, I don't think, or personality clashes in the team. They're all lovely guys. They're all good players. Yeah. I think it's just the fact KiH have been playing together so long. Yeah. It's difficult, you know, when you're playing a team that know each other inside out. It's hard to. How
long, Merlin, have really KiH been together?
Years, right? Since 2004. Wow. But it's not the same lineup.
Okay.
You know, it's the same sort of length that One Soldier were together, but the same core 4 players. You know, you've got Feta, Osmosis, Nauman is a bit new, Zeron's old school. They miss Arnie, Smutzig, of course. But like, Askunjan and Nauman are
Wolf
newer
as well.
players.
Is it Wolf or Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf used to be around quite a lot. So, but it's the core 3 or 4 players that's been the same for a long time.
This is kind of tragic right now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of time on the clock in the first place, but Team Cave, they're not even able to plant at station number 2. Team KiH, they've done a nice job of just dominating with these airstrikes, grenades, and then Osiris, Cave's Panzer comes around the corner and actually misses his shot. He peeks around the corner trying to shoot down upper and actually hit the door frame, damaging himself.
Yeah, I think
we call that pulling a
judging
DTS.
by the comments, judging by the comments being made during the round break there, I think Cave might have given up a little bit as well, guys. I think they know.
Yeah,
what the result is.
Yeah, it's a minute on the clock right now.
Yeah.
You never know though, this could be the most stunning minute of RTCW you ever see.
Could be.
Be speaking too soon.
Well, you would need a double plant right there. There is a plant at station number 2. If only there was... Oh my god, look at Twister. Twister, he's sneaking. He's an engineer on the bottom. He gets spotted. 2-man firefight. Feta's going to come down. I think he's already dead. Wow, that was... that could have been very, very interesting if nobody saw Twister. He could have had the dynamite planted at station number 1, effectively beating the time. And would that not have been the greatest play in Wolfenstein history
that
right
would
there?
have been. It would have been indeed. A very good sportsmanship on the server. Cave wishing KiH the best of luck in the playoffs tonight. I salute both teams. Like I said, it's a great community of players that remain for Wolf. They love playing with each other regardless of the result. And we're all here together to play Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It is in the books. That is it. KiH, congratulations. 4-0 sweep, defeating Team Cave.
It's frustrating for Team Cave for sure. That completely knocks them out of the playoffs. Not a chance. But it secures Rusty's spot. Good news, though. Good news for Team Cave. They're not completely out of it yet.
Oh, that's right.
There is the consolation bracket.
There is that.
And they are secure in that number 3 spot. So we will be seeing Cave in the future through the consolation bracket. There's actually a little bit of prize money up for the big winner of that particular bracket. And we're going to see KiH and Rusty moving on as representatives from Group 3 into the main playoffs.
So thank you, guys. We've got a few more things to cover here. Again, KiH advanced. Congratulations to them. A personal salute to their victory of 4-0. We'll take a look here on... See here.
Stats in my comment if you want to see the domination.
I do.
Pretty much.
We're going to take a look, yes,
the
at
kill
the
efficiency
domination.
on Cave is just disgusting.
All right, we're going to post these stats in channel for you guys to follow along on a second PC if you wish.
Oh,
and
that's ugly.
Let's break them down, Sabo. Take a look at all that red and all that green for KiH.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, KiH 2.04 kill efficiency, so they're killing roughly 200% to their deaths. Yeah, in fact, look at it. Frags, 403 for the team to 198 deaths. 2-to-1 ratio. Amazing. The big winner on kills was Askungan with a total of 90 frags. That's not surprising, especially when you watch the way Askungan was playing on the village. He was calling down just spot-on, perfect airstrikes, artillery support. He was just on fire. You could not beat this man on village, and I think that's where all those frags came from right there. Greatest damage efficiency being 0. Obviously, Mr. Panzer.
Look at this. KiH straight down, guys.
Yeah,
Zeron,
19
Fetas,
deaths
Skunjan,
the
Osmosis,
entire
Malman,
game.
Sill. Look at that. DTS just... The efficiency shows it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I know there isn't a man in the match award, but if there was, I'd have to give it to Askungan. I mean, as I accidentally typed into the global chats during that round on base, you know you're having a good game when you're out damaging your Panzer on base. During it was absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed watching it. You know, Askungan's always been a very good player, but yeah, today he was just unstoppable.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you've got him and the Panzer both doing, you know, over 20,000 damage over the course of a 4-round game, you know, any team's going to struggle against that.
It's
really,
huge.
really impressive stuff from both of them, and the whole of KiH, to be fair. Feel a bit sorry for Cave as well. Looking at those stats, as Myrna said, they are pretty miserable.
Well, what's really sad for Cave over here, and what may have cost them the match in a lot of ways, is not just the kills, but if you look at Gibbs. I mean, the only person who's really doing any gibbing for Team Cave was Islam. Of course, he's the Panzer. He gets the gib for free whenever he fires the gun. So
yeah, I have to say,
it's like
Malman did a great job gibbing. 75 gibs, like more gibs than kills.
Oh, yeah.
As a gun.
Yeah.
It's really, really impressive. And it's underrated as well. Most people will never look at this. They won't look at that and say Malman was a key player in that team because he had the second to least kills. But
Right.
75 gibs. He gibbs 3 times as much as the other people who weren't Panzer, pretty much.
So he's pretty much the
Very
cleanup
good.
man. He comes in behind and he
Yep.
finishes the job. I mean, if you know, and we talked about that before. You know, it's one thing to get a kill, but if you're not giving, you're not killing, because the medics in this game are so good, they'll just get them right back up on their feet. So there we have it.
We've seen teams walk through, and even though they get completely cut down at the front door, if you've got solid medic trains and no one's doing any gibbing, you can overpower just about any opponent by getting, you know, medic train invulnerability, followed by medic train, followed by invulnerability, and walk right onto your objective. It's very, very easy to do if you're not giving. And that just, well, it worked against Team K right here. Ugly stats.
So there are your tactical stats in the breakdown here for the Asus Alliance Cup. And now I think it's time that we move on. Well, do you guys want to vote in a quick MVP? I guess we could do a poll for that, or?
Yeah, a poll, I guess.
All right. Let me do a straw poll for that, and then we'll get to the beta key. There we go. All right, MVP of the game. All right, guys, give me the rosters here. I know it's this here. Skunjan, Malman, yes?
Feta, Malman, Ozzy, Syl, SYL, and Zeron.
How do you spell Ozzy? He spells it different ways.
O-Z-Z-Y. That's how he's normally done. O-Z-Z-Y.
Okay, all right.
But he has it as Osmosis in the game.
Osmosis, okay. All right, guys, we're going to do a straw poll for you, and you're going, or does the Axis go poll, rather? It's kind of lagging. Let's see if we can get this operational. Hang tight. And directly after this, we'll be doing the beta key giveaway for Extraction, Sabo, which looks to be quite the contender in the future of gaming. Before we talk about that, man, this straw poll is lagging.
MVP of the game. You know, that's a really tough choice right there, because there were so many key players.
There we go.
Obviously, we talked about Melman being on fire with the Gibbs, but God, Zerum and Askungan both were on fire. They were in the exact positions they needed to be, especially Zerum, panzering, shutting down anybody who would come through the top door for Team Cave. Yeah, the crossfires were set up, but they didn't. KiH almost didn't need a single bit of crossfire, because you'd see Zerum taking out 3, 4 people as they walked out the door. The man was just where he needed to be all the time, never left his position. He actually ran out of ammo in the Panzer, and that was the big thing. He wasn't killed, he just ran out because he was on fire that much.
Yeah. Also, I think worth mentioning Ozzy. You heard him on the stream. He was just giving all the commands. He was telling everyone what to do.
Right.
You know, class up. So, I mean, you know, these unsung heroes who you won't really hear so much about how well they've been playing. The reason why sometimes their team actually plays so well.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I know it's a bit unfair. I always give so much love to the Panzerfaust. Always have, always will. Yeah, it's my job to get excited. Excuse me.
Interesting.
Yeah, the tiger in me coming out. Zerum and Uskungen are fighting neck and neck here, DTS, for MVP.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way, really. I mean, I don't know what to say, really.